Well, this presentation is to provide you an overview of PinPoint's products and solutions, and a little bit more about the value offerings that our solutions can provide to your company. My name is Tim Vesna, and this presentation should take about 15 minutes, and we'll go through. We post it on our website, and if you have any questions, the contact number will be at the end. PinPoint ourselves, we've been involved in the business, been around for about 9 years. We actually, have incorporated a few different products that are new currently. In the past, we were primarily looking at GPS tracking for fleets. Currently, now we do trailer tracking, and we're getting highly involved in integration with a number of different solutions, whether it's fuel card management, integration with your dispatch system. We do driver identification, all kinds of things from a telematics point of view. Our company's grown. We started a little over 8 years ago. I think we have somewhere in the area of 25 employees, and we manage somewhere in the area of 10,000 to 12,000 assets and vehicles running around in Canada. Big differentiator for us is the level of service we provide to our customers. I think the state of GPS as a whole has gotten pretty competitive in the marketplace out there, and customers who have gone through their terms of contracts had some difficulties, and one of the key issues that has always kind of gotten us in the door is the fact that we can have tech support on the phone, sales representatives who can come out and solve issues, as well as a high quality product. If you look at some of the history that we have been involved with, there's a lot of different products that we've touched, we worked with. Started out with Fleet Complete, which is still in the market, still a great product. BSM has been out there. We look at US Fleet Tracking was an area we talked. WebTech Wireless, Industrac. A lot of these we've touched. We've got different customers with different problems that be solved. We have been a solution provider in the field. We don't manufacture anything, but we take products and make them fit specific to our customers' requirements, and it works well. Today, our current two major partners are Geotab and Skybits. I'm going to talk a little bit about Geotab here. They're a Canadian 100% owned and operated company out of Oakville. They have over 400,000 units installed. 100,000 units in 3 specific customers, UPS being their flagship customer early in their operation. PCO Orkin in the service industry was kind of their second in the service, so we had a courier and a service and a transportation player. There are only 3 customers that Geotab really takes on directly. They work through their dealers, PinPoint being the largest dealer here in Canada. Geotab has the high level of integration, and they're the number one telematics system in the marketplace. We'll get into some of the products in a minute. Skybits, we just recently took this on as the national provider in Canada for the solution. It's an asset and trailer tracking solution. It's the leading one in the marketplace. There's no real competitive solution that fits all the needs that Skybits does. There's over 300,000 units installed, some really key customers throughout North America. And so, we had to have a high level of strength to secure these relationships with these major players in the industry. And it's going to leverage us to be a quality provider for some significantly sized customers similar to these customers here as well. You can look at some of our customer base. We work with Hydro One. We do some of the stuff in the energy sector. We've got some really cool transport, Molson, Rosedale. They're using some of the trailer tracking systems in the service and construction world. Thomason's a really key player for us. The Plan Group, Bach Construction, and we've done a lot in waste with GFL, Wasteco. So we touch a lot of different areas. These are some of the major ones. ThyssenKrupp Elevator is a big key player. So we're the number one guys in Canada. Most of these are Geotab customers. We really started to take off with the trailer tracking solution, but we can offer an end-to-end solution for many customers that have both. We're going to get a little bit into the product side of things now. Key element that has really taken a turn in the technology sector as far as telematics and GPS goes. It is the plug and play technology that Geotab has built. Through their dealer network and their partners, they've added a bunch of different plug and play solutions, integrated solutions, and it's all through this IO export that they've developed in the plug and play module that plugs directly into the onboard diagnostic of the vehicle. Um, Things like PTO sensors. We can do satellite communications where there's no cellular coverage. We're working with Cirrus Link asset trackers, so self-powered units. We have products for salt control in the road maintenance business. We can do waste scales in the waste management business. The Garmin's plug and play. You can do dispatch to a Garmin, send a route, an address, or text message at any given time, and it gives us a lot of information, a lot of capability. But one of the key factors here is, we don't have to have installers out there. And if you buy our system, you can expand. There's all kinds of new things happening in the industry, and it allows us to try and look at what your biggest requirement is and fit the unit and the hardware and the platform to what your requirements are. Another key factor here that kind of leverages the position of this particular product in the marketplace is the ability to, not after the fact, deal with some of the problems you may have on the road. You can automatically notify the driver that there are some things outside of the parameters we want that vehicle to operate within that are happening immediately through our driver feedback module. So the unit can beep immediately if they're speeding over a certain threshold or idling longer, which is a great area, dangerous driving, RPMs. We can set up different rules, etc. So it's very flexible. But what that does is, if you have an idling problem and you can turn the beeping on, you're gonna reduce your idling. If you have a speeding problem and you turn on the beeping, you're gonna reduce your speeding, and it creates some real quality driver training habits and obviously cost savings that go directly to the bottom line. Specific customer had 150 pickup trucks, and this particular driver feedback solution provided them with a really key advantage to measure their idling and really get some real targeted metrics on what the ROI was. And we turned the driver feedback on after we had collected 1 month of data on idling. So we didn't tell anybody who was in there, and we collected the 1 month of idling, and we had 5,000 hours on a 150 unit fleet of idling. We then turned the driver feedback on to notify the drivers to shut the trucks off after 3 minutes, and it was incredible how much the savings was over a 12-month period. So with just doing something as simple as notifying our drivers to shut their trucks off when they can, they were able to reduce their fuel costs by $177,000. So it was pretty significant. It's a lot of $100 per truck in fuel alone. So that's one of the we love this slide. It's really key for us. We talk about the flexibility of maintaining this product and implementing this product to key in on areas of your unique business. Because we can create sophisticated rules that aren't really that difficult to create, we can get some really key reporting, or we can do the driver notification, driver feedback with different things. So we can turn different rules on and have them notify us when it happens, and whether it's one rule or a number of rules. So very simple, easy logic. We train our users on how to do this themselves, and when they have some questions, we sometimes get somewhat sophisticated on getting an answer for a rule that they want to solve a problem within their organization. GPS as a whole, over the years, one of the biggest objections that customers that had utilized GPS in the past was, we had it, we would go find where our vehicles are. That's all we did. In our, internal lingo, we talked that about dots on a map. That's what we sold years ago. Then it evolved to have some of the metrics in there of speeding, driver behavior, a little bit of harsh braking, rapid acceleration, that kind of stuff. But it was all based upon the GPS, and it was really difficult to get that information through the reporting. You had to go in deep to grab the information, and it was pretty difficult to get, and customers wouldn't do it. In the evolution of cloud-based technology, which is what GeoTel has, they've integrated this dashboard web page that allows you to generate reports that are important to you. It's really key because on a daily basis you can see metrics that are important, focus in them on immediately. It's all in Excel-based type graphs, and you can grab that at any given time, and it's right in front of you. G-Force technology in that unit itself also allows us to notify our drivers immediately when there's a possible accident. It measures the hard stops, the erratic driving, excessive speeding, and possible accident, probable accident most of the times. So this is other areas we're going to eliminate some of the wear and tear on the vehicle, but also from a safety perspective. Throughout North America and in the U.S., insurance companies are adopting these types of products to give them feedback and be able to reduce your insurance costs. We're not seeing that so much in Canada, but it is starting to happen today. The nice thing about this product is it is evolved in the U.S., so as insurance companies start to buy in Canada, these types of things will be happening as well. This slide compares a legacy GPS system to our GeoTab solution. Basically, you can see there's parking lot as a waste management company had a bunch of bins in these areas. Now, we couldn't tell anywhere along these points what if they go around this area of the parking lot or what happened between here and here. These are just 2-minute dots on the map like we referred to in the past. In this particular scenario with ours, because we're giving a lot of information, it's based on events, we're uploading second by second data. So historically, we can see the route that's traveled, how long they were at any given time. You'll see different colors, whether they're wearing their seatbelt, not wearing their seatbelt, speeding. Based on rules, we want to show up here, idling, seatbelt wearing, those types of things. Those can show up visually for you, and it's pretty cool. So you can really get details. So when you're looking on the roads and you want to analyze routes and driver behavior and distance traveled, you can look a little bit more in detail with ours rather than just dots on a map on a time-based interval. Because we plug into the diagnostic port, we're able to grab key diagnostic information off that vehicle, and it can be presented to us real time in a dashboard, emailed to us as a report once a week, twice a week, once a month, whatever is important. So we're grabbing that information. The real key factor that we're plugging into that diagnostic is that we're getting true information from that engine, which provides odometer, which is actual odometer reading. It'll give us any engine fault codes coming off there, fuel consumption, all of that kind of stuff. So it gives us and when you bundle all that together, we can add more value for the system because we can key in on certain maybe problematic fault codes that could be fixed that drivers may be ignoring, etc. So we'll cut some of your repair costs and your downtime and give you a little bit more information at your fingertips than you had before. The nice thing with that odometer reading is we can set up real key maintenance reports. So when you're due for maintenance, when you did your maintenance, and we don't have to add any more cost to it. Jumping into our SkyBet solution, we do a number of different things with either it's a self-powered or powered by the trailer or powered by the tractor solution, and it gives trailer owners the ability to know what the activity of those assets are, what the mileage of those assets are, what the turnover on those assets are, how long are they sitting, are they full, if they were moving when they're not supposed to move, and all those types of things. So there's some real key ROI factors, and I think it just all depends on the way that the business is operating, which particular market they're in. And SkyBits is a real leader in the field. They've talked to these companies and built this product around what their requirements are in logistics and the intermodal and the LTL markets. It's pretty unique how this is done very well out there. And we're really excited about what's going to happen here in Canada with this product. Gives you a little bit of a look at the hardware. This is just a flush mount solution, easily installed. It uses satellite technology, so doesn't matter where you are, it can be accessed anywhere in the world. It's got multi-light battery in there. Um, very quality manufactured. They have to meet high quality standards for the customers that we service. You don't have to download software. You can access that unit at any time. Depending on what kind of plans you're on, it's ping per day, or we want to get if the unit moves outside the geo zone report and it's on an alert update, then it's like once every 5 minutes you can get an update on when that vehicle is. So we're talking about in-transit availability of trailers and intermodal containers, dispatch and optimization, safety and security, accurate, robust reporting. Well, one of the key things here is this will integrate directly into your dispatch systems, just enhancing what you're doing with the trucks. Just then you know where those trailers are. And we can do trend reporting and a lot of different activity stuff that will focus our attention on areas where we can improve the return on investment on what that trailer is actually doing. And sometimes we're charging that back to the customer. Other areas where we're able to get trailers moving more days rather than sitting more days, so we don't have to go rent them. It's a real key solution, and it's leading edge in the cloud. Now, when you take these two technologies, it can be two separate technologies. We have lots of customers just using our Skybit solution. We have lots of customers just using our GeoTab solution. But in between that, we've kind of been partnering with a company over the last few years that's been really kind of a brother to PinPoint, and they're called WiseLink. And WiseLink has developed a platform that allows us to create different add-on applications or within the application add-on features. We can marry it up with existing technology that you have already. So you can kind of see this Wise Connect platform that's being built allows us to take some fleet tools, enterprise tools, CRM, and some of the cloud stuff, and we can pass it through and then distribute it back into these systems or into a third-party system or to mobile Android apps or iPhone type apps, etc. So very flexible in what we can deliver to our customers, and we're doing some unique things with some of our customers, which is some real significant value to their bottom line, solving some real good problems for them. On the fuel card side, we've got 407 issues with another big customer. We've got, a lot of the times on a 24-hour shift, they got to man start and end times of work hours and work shifts. And the hard part is knowing when those guys started with trucks and when they finished. And so we have a shift management application that does that as well. And we're integrating with, CRM tools. We're doing route optimization for, high volume routes, in the hundred of stops per day. So pretty significant stuff. We're pretty excited about how the next wave of technology is going to kind of leapfrog the hardware stuff that we have, to offering that to give more tools to integrate with existing systems or even develop brand new systems that will replace some of these things. So we see that happening over the next 12 to 24 months, to where you're really going to see an impact of what the PinPoint solution is going to be. I think the simple way to explain this is we're going to be able to put Skybits, one company, and GeoTab, another company, on the same screen and view Skybits with one piece of hardware and GeoTab with another on the same map. So that's going to be a real cool thing that's coming down the road. Here's an example of some of the payroll, timesheet, my shift. Just some real dynamic routing we're talking about, CRM integration. This is the GeoTab application where we've input in the menu certain features and applications within the application that's grabbing, specific things to a customer's business. So we've developed this, but we can tweak it for what your requirements are. And it's going to add more value than just the standalone GPS. So we'll go back to the slide that we talked about plugging in scales and cameras and all types of things. You need to be able to visualize this. Well, the nice thing is you're not going to have 3 different applications to do it and be flipping back and forth. We'll be able to do it all in one. You can see a little bit more detail, some of the stuff that's in play or we actually have launched. A couple of real unique things. Our rapid rollout of our custom app. So we're really quick at getting stuff out to the marketplace. We can get in, we can look at whether you're a Geotab customer or you're looking to convert from your existing system or you don't have a GPS solution now, and talk about how your business operates and look at key areas where we can build those custom applications for you. And the costs aren't as significant when we talk about custom apps, scared people off for years. Now we're talking about, it's something can bid off usually with, because there's an ROI there. It's not capital expenditure and all those types of things. So we can do kinds of real key things there. The machine-to-machine application platform. I mean, the ability to connect to all kinds of different hardware platforms out there. All kinds of communication platforms on the telematics side. So all that stuff's evolving, but what we're doing is we're making it all work under one shell. We talked a little bit about the service and the support that PinPoint offers to our customers. It's really important to our users that they have someone they can reach out to, whether it be by email and get a response within that day, call in and ask a question. We are the leading company in the industry for trouble ticket closures. We're in less than 4 days. I still have not seen any other company that can close their trouble tickets in less than 4 days, depending on what they are. So this is an average of all our trouble tickets. The product we sell is high quality, so we usually can solve those trouble tickets immediately. It's either a user problem or it might be an installation problem. But once we solve those problems, it's then a hardware issue, so we can turn those around fairly quickly. We've got videos that are evolving all the time on our website. It gives us a real key element of what particular area of the software you want to utilize. Little short, brief snippets that will solve your problem within the software if you can't figure it out yourself. We kind of point all our customers and their users to our videos to begin with. Then we kind of regroup and say, okay, what specific things do you need some help with? And we have the ability to very cost effectively get that training into your operation. And then if we're looking at large organizations, we've got the tools within our operation to put a training program together to where it's going to be cost efficient for you. It's going to give you a return on investment through the rollout. And you're going to make sure that when you're making this investment, it's going to be utilized in your operation. And that's some of the professional services that we offer. Once it's all in there, we offer services to our customers saying, well, guys, it's been hard. We know we have value there, but we were unable to kind of get the people in our operation to generate that information. So we offer that to our customers where we'll do stuff on a monthly or quarterly basis to them to present information that's going to help them get ROI at a very low cost. We also can do some key, integration development, talk about maybe marrying up. We've got other companies that are buying companies and they've got different GPS systems and, how can we work those out? What do we have to do from a consultative standpoint to make that work? We've got a lot of experience and flexibility to be able to offer an end solution and really, give you a complete package if that's what you're looking for. And our people are very well experienced in this. We've got a lot of telematics experience. We've got telecommunications experience. We've got trucking experience. We've got service and waste management experience, project managers within our operation that can really do key things even on the enterprise level. So, we've got customers that have over 2,000 vehicles that we're doing this stuff with today, which is really, really providing a unique tool to PinPoint into our other customers. Why would you choose PinPoint? Well, Geotab and SkyBits are number one. The capability ability of getting that driver feedback. There's nothing else out there. The accident reconstruction is unique to the market. The ECM, or the OBD, onboard diagnostics plugin, reduces repairs. We've got the ability to give you full package support and give you the full connection integration. So, if you're buying something and you want to hang on to it for a number of years, and you want to partner with a company that's going to help improve the area of your business you're looking to improve, especially from dock back to dock, it's really important. Whether it's a mobile technician or a delivery company, we're going to be able to solve the problem that's presented to us as a company, and give you back the information you need to make your business decisions. Thank you. If you have any questions and you'd like further information, please feel free to contact me. My name is Tim Vesna. The number here is 905-624-6477, or you can reach out to our website. I look forward to talking to you. Thank you.